Hello there and welcome to another episode of Beer Club. And I don't know if you know this, but I am a big Iron Maiden fan. This may have been subtly indicated in some of my previous videos, in particular when I reviewed Iron Maiden's official beer, Trooper. Brewed in collaboration with Robinson's Brewery, with band vocalist Bruce Dickinson leading the development process, it's clear that a considerable amount of thought went into the development of this beer rather than just simply slapping the band's label onto any random product and calling it a day. In fact, Dickinson elaborated in detail on the beer's creation and the origins of this partnership in his autobiography, What Does This Button Do?, which is well worth a read. Anyway, Iron Maiden have now entered into another beer-related partnership, this time with Pinter, as their iconic award-winning Trooper beer can now be brewed right in your very kitchen thanks to Pinter's innovative home brewing technology. Pinter have been absolutely smashing it with the collaborations over the last few months, what with their partnerships with Brewdog, Yeasty Boys, Guinness, and even some breweries over in America as well. And this partnership with Iron Maiden, it really is the holy grail of beer collabs. Pinter have sent me another lovely big box of goodies, which I'll be unboxing in this video. I'll also be making a start on the brewing process with the intention of tasting and reviewing this beer in a future video. And that's not all. I also have a couple of discount codes for you, my lovely viewers, just in case you fancy getting your hands on a Pinter yourself. So, without further ado, let's begin. From the sheer size of the box, it's clear that Pinter have gone and sent me another pinter machine in addition to the beer. So yeah, that's 3 pinters that they've sent me now. My original blue one, which I've used for most of my pinter videos, the slate grey one that they sent me for the Guinness Dublin Porter collaboration, and now whatever this one ends up looking like for their partnership with Iron Maiden. Opening up the box, we get the Pinter pack of Trooper Remixed, which will come in with an ABV of 4.7% once brewed, and it will carry malty and citrusy aromas. It also looks like they've sent me some appropriate glassware to drink the beer out of, so I can't wait to see what that looks like. I always appreciate a good branded beer glass. Then there is the brewing dock, very important to use during the brewing process, as the name suggests. And then of course there is the Pinter itself. So we've opened up the big box now, let's get unboxing the boxes that were inside the big box. So upon opening up the box containing the brewing dock, the first thing we see is an appropriately branded tap handle with the Trooper logo on it. This looks brilliant, and to be honest, I would like to see Pinter selling these branded tap handles on their site separately, as they do look really good. They also did one for Brewdog as well. The brewing dock itself is black, like the rest of them have been, except this one has a little bit of red colouring on it to fit in with the Iron Maiden colour scheme. So onto the glassware, and I think that my reaction says it all here. Oh yes! That is a nice pint glass. That is very nice. It is a very stylish glass. I'm very happy with that. I already have a couple of Trooper branded glasses in my pint glass collection already, but I am very pleased that Pinter provided me with one of theirs to commemorate their collaboration with Trooper. After all, and I have said this before in some of my previous videos, it is essential to enjoy the beverage in the appropriate branded glassware. Using any other type of glass would be akin to drinking champagne from the dog's bowl. Technically possible, but it doesn't feel quite right, and you might get some disapproving looks. Onto the Pinter itself. Now, the packaging for whenever you've opened up the main box, it's always been impressive. I mean, here's some footage of what the original Pinter looked like when I first opened it, and now here we've got some footage from the Guinness collaboration Pinter, which also have some brilliant artwork inside as well, featuring the famous Guinness toucan mascot. But with the packaging for the Trooper collaboration, Pinter have really outdone themselves this time round. Even the dogs were excited. do love the way that these are packaged. Right, and then let's see what colour it is. Oh, oh, ho, 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 ho. Look at that. Oh, nice. Oh, that is brilliant. Fantastic. Here's a better view of the artwork inside the packaging, depicting Iron Maiden's famous mascot Eddie riding into battle. Absolutely fantastic, and it's a brilliant update of the original artwork that was used for the Trooper, the original song The Trooper, from which the beer is named after. So yes, this was a very exciting package to receive in the post, and I can't wait to start brewing this beer. Inside the Pinter pack we are getting the pouch of the formula that we'll use to make the beer, again complete with Iron Maiden branding. On the back, this is Trooper, the iconic beer created by Iron Maiden, remixed with Pinter. Malt flavours and citric notes with a blend of hops that give this deep golden ale a subtle hint of lemon. Also inside the pack we get the purifier that we'll use to clean the Pinter before we start brewing, along with the fresh brewing yeast. So let's head on over to the kitchen sink and let's get brewing. So after the cleaning and purifying has been done, it's time to fill up the Pinter with some fresh cold water and to pour this lovely syrupy solution into it. Make sure to give it a good squeeze and even roll it up so that you get every single drop of this into the mixture. From here we then add the brewing yeast before screwing on the cap and giving that Pinter a bloody good shake for about 60 seconds in order to mix everything together and have a bit of a sing-song whilst we're at it.
Across the sea, he brought us pain and misery. He killed our tribe, he killed our creed. He took our game for his own need. We fought him hard, we fought him well. Out on the plains, we gave him hell. But many came to watch the creed. Oh, will we ever be set free?
From here we need to attach the Pinter to the brewing dock, then turn it upside down so that it is stored vertically, ready for the brewing process to be completed. Keep this in a safe place where it won't get disturbed and is kept at room temperature. The beer will need to remain where it is for 7 days before we take off the brewing dock and pop the Pinter into the fridge for a further 5 days to complete the conditioning process. So that means that this beer won't actually be ready for reviewing next week. But one of the handy things about now having more than one Pinter is that you can have a couple of different brews going on at the same time. So with that in mind, next week I'll be reviewing another collaboration that Pinter has entered into with an established brewery when I take a look at Appalachian Mountain Brewing's Tropical IPA. Yes, that's right, Pinter is now going stateside, folks. So look out for that video popping up on the channel next week, and I'll shortly be circling back to Trooper Remixed once it's gone through its brewing and conditioning process. Until then, up the irons! But before I go today, I have a couple of discount codes for you, my loving audience, in case you've liked what you've seen here today and you want to get your hands on an Iron Maiden themed Pinter of your very own. Since this particular beer is going to be available in both the United Kingdom and the United States, I'm going to be giving you unique codes and links for both. Now, the US and UK sites are different, so it's important that you go to the right one in order to get your discounts. For the United Kingdom, you customers can get £30 off the cost of the Pinter plus 2 free beers on sign up. Go to shop.pinter.co.uk and use my exclusive discount code DADDYUK. That's DADDYUK on shop.pinter.co.uk for £30 off and 2 free beers for new customers signing up. And for our stateside friends, new customers can get the Pinter, normally valued at $199, for the discounted price of just $49 when you buy 2 beers on subscription sign up. Go to shop.pinter.com and use my exclusive discount code DADDYUS. That's DADDYUS on shop.pinter.com to get the Pinter for just $49 when you buy 2 beers on subscription sign up. Don't worry, I'll also put direct links into the description for this video for both sites that will automatically apply. the discount code for you. If you have enjoyed today's video, then please do leave a like and a comment and share this with your friends and family and across whatever social media platforms you might be on. In fact, whilst you're doing that, feel free to follow me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Do check out some of my other videos here on the channel, and make sure that you click on that subscribe button and notification bell in order to get updates on whenever I have a new video up for you to watch. And with a bit of luck, I'll see you next time. Until then, bye for now.